Hey guys, so I thought I'd make a video today about getting started in Sunflower Land. I'm going to create a new account on the testnet. So this isn't like a real account. It's not connected to anything. Everything I earn here isn't on actually the main net. It's just fake stuff essentially. So I'm going to create a new account here and I'm going to walk you guys through all the details of starting up an account and maybe play for like 10, 20, 30 minutes and explain everything I see and just hopefully this will help you guys out when starting accounts. So here you log in, you can choose whichever wallet you want. I'm going to choose Phantom for this account. Connect, confirm. It's going to ask you, do you want to create a farm? No, I have one, but I have one, but we'll say let's go here. That's what you'll be seeing. Okay, so let's see what's here. So there are 3 trees that you can use axes to chop down. It's telling me to click on this one, so let's chop this tree down. Well, I actually got a bonus wood. So you can see I got 2 wood there. Normally you only get 1, but there's a 20% chance whenever you're mining or chopping trees to get a bonus one. And I actually got a bonus one there, so that's lucky. Let's chop this one down and this one down. Okay, now it's telling me to expand my land. So let's expand here. Expand takes 3 wood. I guess I got 2 bonus wood there, which is super lucky. So yeah, it takes 5 seconds to expand. Oh, I guess Pete is over here telling me to expand my land. Okay, let's expand it. Okay, great work. You discovered crops. You can harvest and sell them, earn coins to grow your island. Okay, so as you'll see, these trees respawn. When you expand your island by building a new node, like I just did, all the trees and resource nodes, and I guess I should say mining nodes, will respawn. I guess I should specifically say minerals. No, actually Crimstone does. Crimstone respawns as well. So yeah, all the trees and mining nodes respawn. So I need 5 wood and 0.25 coins to expand the next one. So let's mine these trees here again. Okay, I got 5 wood. Actually, I got a bonus one there again. Wow, I've been super lucky with those. Okay, but I need coins as well. So how do we get coins? We can get coins by harvesting the crops. And now Pete is over here telling me sell the sunflowers. If we click here on Betty's shop or the seed shop, whatever you want to call this, and you go to the sell tab, you can now sell the crops that you've earned or that you've harvested. So you can sell 9, and now see it says I have 0.36 coins, and it takes 0.25 to expand. So we'll expand, and this will take another 5 seconds. And I'm gonna actually chop these trees so that when I expand this, the trees will respawn. I could also, no, I don't have enough coins for this, so we'll expand and then see the trees respawn. You're a natural. If you want to level up and unlock new abilities, gather crops, and visit my fire pit, I can cook some nutritious food for you. Okay, so I think this should be changed, but you get potatoes here. You can't actually grow potatoes on this starting island. This starting island always stays in spring. So potatoes cannot be grown in spring, but you get those 8 potatoes for some reason. So we'll just go with it. So it's telling me to cook. It's telling me to click on the fire pit and cooks these potatoes into mashed potatoes. So we'll do that. Wait the 30 seconds. And I guess we could chop more trees while we wait, because I'm gonna need stone to expand. And for stone, I need to build a pickaxe. Actually, technically I have enough. Technically I have enough wood already, but oh, alright, I'm out of axes now anyways. I can click on this recipe here. You can build a bed. It's a recipe to make a bed. It's not that important right now. We'll worry about this later on. Okay, there's my food ready, and now it's telling me to click on my pumpkin here and feed the mashed potato that I just cooked to my pumpkin. Oh, and I leveled up. Okay, congratulations, your green thumb is truly shining. It looks like you've got some deliveries in the plaza to complete. Okay, view your deliveries in the bottom left of the screen. Actually, I guess this has to be changed. I'll tell them that later, but the codex is now in the top left, not the bottom left. Once you gather the resources, you can travel and deliver the items to the pumpkins. Okay, so if I click on this, Betty is asking for 70 sunflowers. She'll give me 66 coins for it. And the blacksmith is asking for 1 wood, and he'll give me 81 coins for it. So if we click on travel to the plaza. Okay, so the mayor is going to ask me to input a name. Okay, we'll just name him Zico Test 2. I already had Zico Test, so this one's Zico Test 2. Okay. I think it's good. Okay, yeah, I'm good. Okay, so there's Betty and the blacksmith. I have deliveries for Betty and the blacksmith. I only have the stuff for the blacksmith. He's up here. We'll deliver him the wood. Another thing to note is, as a new player, for the first 15 deliveries you do, I believe it is, they'll instantly refresh like that one did. So see, I already got another delivery from the blacksmith. Once you complete those first 15 deliveries, then every day the deliveries only reset once. So you can deliver to each NPC once per day, and then after that delivery is done, you will have to wait until the next day, which is midnight UTC, to be able to deliver to them again. So I don't have sunflowers, and I don't have, what did he want? He wanted stone. I don't have stone. So if we go back home, we can start planting some stuff. We can buy some sunflowers, plant them down. Okay, so I have some coins now. What can I do with coins? I can buy crops, which I just did. I bought a bunch of sunflower seeds. You can also craft tools. I need some stone actually, so I will craft a pickaxe, and I will mine a stone. Okay, now I need more coins to be able to expand here. Okay, and we also leveled up. So if we click on the pumpkin icon in the top left, and we go to skills, we can allocate skills. So the strategy around skills is you want to improve things you're already doing. So let's like, I don't want to put anything in fishing right now because I'm not really fishing. You unlock fishing once you get to level 5, but even once you get to level 5, fishing is pretty expensive to do. Each time you fish, it costs 3 wood and 1 stone. It's pretty expensive when you're early on. We'll plant more sunflowers here. So like I said, you want to be improving things you're already doing. So we're chopping trees. We could increase our wood yield. We are planting crops. We need to do some mining to expand our island. Once again, we don't have composters, so we will want to ignore this. Cooking, we're doing some cooking. Getting this skill is very useful. 5% increased experience from eating meals is very useful. So, like I said, we're doing some cooking. We could be cooking some of this stuff, but we don't have many resources yet. We might want to plant some rhubarb so we can start making rhubarb tarts. But one thing you'll notice as a new player is that you always need coins. Like, we need coins for this, we need coins for making tools, we need coins for building crops. So I think some of the best things that you can get are things that increase your coin income. So you can get Betty's friend here that increases her coins from delivery by 30%. Plant some crops, and then we'll get back to the skills. You can there's a skill in mining that increases the blacksmith revenue by 20%. It's a lower number, but the blacksmith usually offers more coins per delivery. See, like, the blacksmith's offering 400 coins, whereas Betty's offering like 60. So getting 20% of 300 is a lot more than 30% of 60. So those are good skills to get as a new player. Anything that, just like I said, increases things you're doing anyway. So, like, if you're going to mine stone, this is just more stone. If you're going to mine iron, this is just more iron. The crop skills are in general very strong, and I would recommend most players get. You can get reduced crop time. If you're planting a lot of basic crops, get increased basic crop yield. Same thing with medium crops and advanced crops. Once you get up to tier 2 skills, you have to choose 3 of these skills first. Reduce advanced crop growth time is good. Coin Swindler is kind of weird. it increases the amount of coins that you get when you deliver to Betty, or sorry, not when you deliver to Betty, when you sell coins at Betty's shop. And when I say Betty's shop, I mean here. But the problem is that like sometimes it's maybe it's a more advanced thing. If you start buying things off the marketplace, you won't see anything on the marketplace here because this is testnet, but there's like ways to optimize coin income by buying certain crops or certain fruit and selling them to Betty. But like I said, that's a bit more advanced. The reason why I bring this up is like sometimes it's better to buy fruit and sell that, and the coin swindler wouldn't affect it. It only affects crops. So this isn't the best skill. It's okay, but it's not amazing. Golden sunflower. So it says 1 in 700 chance is super low, but like if you're planting sunflowers a lot, you have a 1 in 700 chance of getting 0.35 gold. And when I say gold, I don't mean coins up here. I mean like gold to like expand your island, or gold to like it's the gold that you could sell on the marketplace. 1 gold is like 1.3 SFL, so 0.35 gold is like 0.45 SFL or something like that. Back to the skills. Horror Mike, Lori's Gain, and Chonky Scarecrow, they will boost these scarecrows that you can craft here. I guess it's telling me to craft that. Let's craft it now, actually. I can craft another axe. Oh, I got 2 wood there again. I'm getting super lucky here. And then I can craft this basic scarecrow, and I can put it here to make my crops grow faster. Okay, so back to the skills. So these skills are good, but the problem is they affect a 7x7 area, which is 49 crop plots. And as you can see, you don't have 49 crop plots. You only have like 17 here or something. So it's an okay skill, but it's not going to be maximized to its fullest extent until you're later on in the game. So I don't know, it's okay. Let's go back to the skills, and then the tier 3, once you get 7 points spent here, you can grab this skill. Every 3 days it makes all your crops instantly grow, which is very good if you plant long duration crops. And then there's these 2 acre farms and hectare farms. These are both very good skills. If you grab them both, it gives you a plus 0.5 bonus to all your crops. So this is very strong if you grab both of them, or you could just, if you just want to focus on basic and medium crops or just advanced crops, you could just grab one. But these skills are both very strong, and I would probably advise trying to go for this first. It's been a long time since I've really been a new player, but 0.5 increased crops to all your crops is very strong. So if I was starting a new account and you had to spend 7 points to get up to here, these skills are going to be depending on how much you play. If you play a lot, getting the basic and medium crop skills are good. You could grab the crop plot reduced growth time. So you have to spend 3 points to get up to here. So maybe like 1, 2, 3 here. If you're planting a lot of sunflowers, golden sunflowers is going to be good. So you could maybe grab like 1, 2, 3, 4. Get more coins here. And then take one of these depending on if you're planting sunflowers a lot or advanced crops a lot. And then maybe come back to tier 1 and grab the advanced crop skill. And that will be 7 skill points spent. Plant some more. Oh, and there's captures every once in a while to try and prevent bots. Not sure how well it actually works, but anyway, so yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7. One of these 2. You could always grab these. They aren't terrible, but I just don't think they're amazing until you get to a bunch more crop plots, and that'll unlock the tier 3 skills. And personally, I would take both of these. Just get 0.5 increased crops across all your crops. It's just very strong. Yeah, okay, so let's try and unlock this slot. Let's plant these crops here. Okay, so I need some more coins. What were my deliveries? Okay, so I need 5 stone, which is a lot. Or I can deliver to Betty those sunflowers. So let's actually go do that. Let's go deliver these sunflowers to Betty. You can also get to Betty by clicking on the the globe in the bottom left and going to the plaza. So let's do that. Let's go up to Betty. And let's deliver these sunflowers. Like I said, the first 15 or so deliveries will refresh instantly. Okay, so now she's asking for rhubarb. Okay, let's buy some rhubarb. So another thing you could do here, okay, I'll explain it after I plant these, but so like she's giving me, no, not this one, chores up here. She's giving me 70 coins for 25 rhubarb. So that's about 3 coins per rhubarb. Whereas if I sell them in Betty's shop here, they're only giving me 0.46, and this is with a boost that new players get. So it's way better to do these deliveries usually than it is to just sell stuff in the shop. But now I have enough coins, I can expand here, take 60 coins and 1 stone. Another thing you could do is you can move stuff around. You can click the hand up here in the top right corner, and you can reorganize your island however you want. I like grouping stuff together, so I'll group my stone together. I'll group my iron together, my golden node together, my trees down here. It's a little tight here early on. I'll move this stone maybe. Can put all the buildings together. Put all the crop plots together. Oops. Obviously, you could design this however you want. I usually go for efficiency over looking good. I usually put the cooking buildings at the top so that you can see the exclamation mark over them when they're done. Okay, we'll expand, and we get a time warp totem and gems. So personally, I would save this time warp totem. These are super hard to get later on, and it's super valuable. Another recipe here. So the recipes are usable when you unlock this crafting box. It's not anything I would worry about early on. It's something that is mostly a late game thing. Okay, and now we get 1 free pumpkin here, which is once again not something that you can plant on the beginner island. It's a crop that only grows in fall, and like I said, the beginner island here is you're stuck in spring here. Okay, so you'll notice that I can't plant on these plots. It says build a well to support more crops. So if you go over here to the tool bench or whatever, you can click build and build a water well. So I need 5 wood and 100 coins. So I will. Oh, there's another pumpkin there. Okay, didn't see that one first, but I guess this one node is I can use. Okay, so I need. What did I need again? I need wood and coins. I'll move my tree over here. Move my crop plots that I can't use. Okay, so my next goal is to get these crop plots functional. So I need coins and I need wood. Okay, so I'm going to sell some of these sunflowers that I planted. Not all of them though, just some of them. I'm going to wait for these rhubarb to be done. And then I'm going to try and complete this delivery. But that's the general sense of the game. You're planting crops, you're cutting down trees, you're mining nodes, mining stone, gold, iron, while trying to expand and level up at the same time. I haven't really cooked too much right now. Rhubarb tart is a very good thing to cook early on. Reindeer carrots are very good. So another thing that you'll learn while playing the game is that sfl.world is an amazing tool for us to use. SFL World is made by a community dev. His name is Andre. And basically anything you need to know is on this site. So if you you can type in your farm ID here, and it'll bring up personalized information about your farm. This is testnet, so I don't think I could pull up this information, but in general, you could do that. And there's also this info page with like a ton of information on. There's the cooking tab is going to be super useful to you. You can sort here these different columns. Sorting by XP for SFL is very useful, so it'll tell you the best things you can cook. Everything that uses cheese is made in the deli. Cheese is made with milk. It's 3 milk per cheese, and you need the deli to make the cheese. I think it requires level 16. Deli is somewhere here. Deli, yeah, level 16. All the cheese recipes are very strong right now, but like I said, you can't make this until you're level 16. The magic mushrooms, these spawn like once a day or once every few days or something like that. It depends on which island you're on, I think. And so you could basically ignore these because they can't be traded, so they're inconsistent and unreliable. So you'll want to look at stuff like rhubarb. You can plant rhubarb. You can plant soybeans. You can plant sunflowers. You can plant carrots. And then there's other buildings that you can cook at too. There's the kitchen, bakery, deli, and smoothie shack, as well as the fire pit that you start with. So if you go to the other buildings, you can sort these as well. The kitchen's weird because a lot of these things aren't really consistent, like mushrooms here. Cheese is once you hit level 16. Ignore the fish recipes because fish are hard to get. Cheese, fish, fish, fish. Pumpkin roast is fine, but it uses other food in it so that it doesn't. This number doesn't factor in the other food, so it's not consistent. Fruit salad is good, but you aren't going to unlock fruit until you get to the second island. That's another tab we can open up here. Land expansion. You can see when this opens up, and that takes a while. A lot of people use the site. You can see when you unlock stuff here. So we are currently at expansion 6. Oh, my rhubarb is almost done. I'll plant some more rhubarb. Or some of it's done. The stuff that's sped up by my scarecrow is done. Oh. These captchas go away once you've done the human verification and once you get to level 60, which is going to be a while, but these do go away eventually. Okay, so we're at expansion 6. We unlocked the stone rock, a tree, and more crop plots. And you'll see you get more crop plots, you get more stuff here. Once you get to the second island, currently called Spring Island or Petal Paradise, I'm against it being called Spring Island just because the first island we're always in spring, so the first island should probably be called Spring Island. Anyways, so once you get to the second island, you can see you unlock flower beds, which are very good, flower beds and beehives. And you also unlock fruit patches. You unlock 3 fruit patches here, another one here. And that's where you can start planting fruit, which you'll see down here. Tomatoes, blueberries, oranges. Another thing is, I did say that you're stuck on spring here, and if you go to the guide, you can see what can be planted in which season. So this icon is the spring icon, summer icon, fall icon, and winter icon. Okay, so we are trying to still get these rhubarb so that we can build a well. These ones are almost ready to be planted again. Did I take a skill? Okay, I'm going to take this plus 0.1 basic crops. Well, I actually have 2 skill points. I guess you get one when you initially start as well. Okay, so I'm going to get the increased Betty coin delivery from Betty. So you will see that Betty is now offering me 91 coins for my rhubarb instead of, I think it was like 66 before. Another question that a lot of people have, and that'll come up, is you can see here. Actually, I didn't take it, but if we had taken this 5% crop growth time reduction skill, the times on the seeds here, it would be reflected in here. So a 5% reduction to 10 minutes is, we'll just do the math, 0.95, it's 9.5 minutes. Yeah, okay, obviously. So this would say 9.5 minutes, 9 minutes, 30 seconds instead of 10 minutes. So a lot of people are confused by that early on. It's built into the time displayed here. It's actually very intuitive, but some people assume that it's not built in, and they're like, why I planted it, it says 9.5 minutes, why isn't it being reduced by my skills or my boosts or whatever? Just know that it's built into the display of the game. What else we have? We have, this is our inventory, what we have the seeds, we have the rhubarbs, we have the crops we've planted, we have our little house or tent here. If you get any boosts, you could put them in here and they will apply to your whole farm, unless they're obviously like the scarecrow here that affects a specific area. Those ones have to be outside, obviously, but if they're just universal buffs, you could just put them inside. As you expand onto the future islands, Spring Island, Desert, Volcano, whatever, this house will get bigger and you'll have more room to put stuff. Your bumpkin is up here and you can equip stuff on him. You don't really have much to choose from at the start. You have a couple different backgrounds. You have a couple different things you can hold in your hand, a couple different hairs, different overalls. I don't think you have anything down here, but that's how you equip stuff. What else we got? This button up here is new. It's actually only on testnet. It's not even on the live servers yet. These other areas will unlock as you level up. This is the beach here. There's digging at the top of the beach. Digging is very good if you can do it consistently, but shovels are expensive, so you'll want to plan around that. There's the kingdom area up here where you could join a faction. There's 4 different factions. There's the goblins, bumpkins, nightshades, and sunflorians. They're all basically, no faction is necessarily better than the other. Some are better at doing stuff than others just because of the people in it and how many members they have and various factors, but no faction is inherently better than the others. This part is the actual faction house. This is the woodlands where you can play the potion game. It's very expensive, and it's usually something only endgame players do when they have like way too many coins. And then this is the retreat where you can do your proof of humanity. You can withdraw stuff. There's some goblins that have deliveries there. While we wait for this, let's go to the plaza. A lot of people ask, where is Peggy? She's over here. She She does coin deliveries like everyone else. This is Pete. He has ticket deliveries. So another thing that a lot of new players are talk about is time shards. So these are the chapter tickets. This chapter they're called time shards. Last chapter they were called, I think, like horseshoes. Every chapter changes. The name changes based on the specific chapter. And time shards are only really useful during the chapter that they're in. And I would advise as a new player to ignore the time shard deliveries and ignore these time shard chores. If you happen to complete a time shard chore, obviously feel free to accept it, to claim it, but time shards in general aren't really worth the cost as a new player. Time shards or tickets are quite expensive to obtain, and they're only really worth the cost if you can either A, use them to get an auction item. At the end of each, or sorry, 2/3 of the way through the chapters, there are auctions for tickets, and these will go to the highest bidder. There's, depending on the chapter, there's several hundred items up for auction, but it's usually the top few hundred players who get them. And the other way to spend tickets or time shards is here at Stella's store. The best item is the mega item down here. It's plus this is an SFT that gives you +2 wheat, but most things here aren't really worth the tickets unless you can get the mega item. There's a boost item here that reduces the cost of onion seeds, but it's not the best boost, and it's probably not worth 1,200 tickets if that's the only item you're going for. In general, I would ignore the ticket, the time shard ticket chores and deliveries, unless they change this in the future. But right now, the way it's set up is that the tickets are really only worth going for if you're going to compete for like the top items. What else do we have? I don't want to forget anything. Fishing. It's kind of fun, but for the cost, I would say it's not usually worth it. Flowers. This is you'll figure this out once you get to the second island. You just plant a seed, which you can buy here. These are the flower seeds, and it asks you for a small amount, like 10 carrots or something like that, a small amount. And once again, we go up to SFL World, and we go to the flower page. This will tell you the best combination. So, for example, to plant a purple cosmos, you need to plant a sun petal seed, which is the 1-day seed, with beetroot or eggplant or kale. Some flowers, the best combination is other flowers. So the best combination for a yellow cosmos is a yellow pansy. And to get a yellow pansy, you need to plant the basic seed with sunflowers. So like there's flowers like that have like long combinations. So like for Primula Enigma, it's you make a purple daffodil, and then you make with that purple daffodil you make a blue carnation. The blue carnation you make a purple bloom flower, and then with that purple bloom flower you can finally make this Primula Enigma. Okay, so we're still here. We're trying to build this well. So we're gonna need a bunch of coins still. We're trying to get these rhubarb. What else we got? So there's some goblin deliveries over here. I believe these are only unlocked once you get to a certain level or have VIP or something. Oh, it's once you unlock Core Keeper. Okay, so that's another thing. There's reputation here to unlock different things. You can list stuff in the marketplace, withdraw NFTs, and if you click on this second tab, it'll tell you how to get points. Getting to the second island, getting level 15, desert island, etc. There's Poppy up here. She offers tickets for flowers. Once again, not really worth it if you're a new player. There's Bailey. Once you get to the second island, there can be weather events, and these items here can be crafted to prevent the weather events. This is the auctioneer here, where you will bid for auctions if you spend a bunch of gems or SFL or have a ton of tickets. It's the mayor, where you change your, where you input your name, but can't change your name as of now. Oh, I got enough rhubarb here. Okay, we'll deliver that. What's she asking for now? Need more rhubarb. Okay, these are just NPCs. This is the luxury chest up here. If you ever get a luxury key, this is the basic chest over here, and the rare chest is on the beach. Can't get there yet. Okay, I can make some more axes to get some more wood for the well. One of these procs, the double wood. It did not. Okay, still need one more wood. Okay. So I need 50 more coins. What else is there? This is the Bud Clubhouse. It's nothing special. If you buy a bud from another player, you can enter it. Whoops. You can enter it, and there's a chest in there that can be opened once every 10 days per bud. So like if you have all 10 different kinds of buds, you can open the chest every day. If you only have one bud, then you can open it once every 10 days. It's nothing too special. You can see what the rewards are once again on SFL World. You go to chests. These are the possible rewards in there. Nothing too special, but go back here, plant some more rhubarb seeds. And I should mention that these deliveries will be different for player to player. The ticket deliveries, time shard deliveries are the same for every player, but the coin and SFL deliveries are different player to player. So you could get good ones, you could get bad ones. Some are better than others. So to go to the second island, you're going to have to complete the next 3 expansions, and then you're going to click on here to upgrade. You're going to need, see, it says you need 3 expansions remaining, and then you're going to also need 10 gold to expand to the next island. The reason why you want to expand is because you get more resource nodes, more crop plots, more beehives, stuff like that. It can be expensive and it could take a while, but it's definitely worth it. See, like the end of the first island, it tells you what you would get here: 31 crop plots, 9 trees, etc. When you get to the second island, you get 45 crop plots, 11 fruit patches, which you don't have any of, double the amount of trees. Oh, sorry about that. Stone, iron, gold, crimstone, which is just another resource for expanding, sunstone, beehives, flower beds. I have another video about sunstones if you want to know about that. Sunstones are an endgame resource. Yeah, okay, we'll wait for these rhubarb to be done. How many rhubarb will I have when that's done? I think I'll have enough for Betty's delivery. Oops, wrong button. I'm so used to this being down there. Yeah, I'll have enough for this, and then we'll be able to build the well, and we might call it there. I plan on making another video about skills, about my thoughts on all the different skills. Some are better than others, in my opinion. Like I said, the crop ones are always good. The mining ones are very strong. You're going to want a lot of these ones. Trees are okay. Trees are often better if you have a lot of other boosts, but these ones are pretty good. Fishing, I would mostly avoid. This extra, the extra fishing daily limit can be good if there's a full moon and you're trying to catch one of the rare fish, or if it's fishing frenzy and you're getting extra fish during the day. Once again, all this stuff will be once you get to the second island. This first island is fairly straightforward. It's stuck in spring. There's no events. A lot more stuff opens up once you get to the second island and third island and fourth island. You're stuck in spring until you get to the second one. We will harvest these rhubarbs in 10 seconds. Then we will go turn in the delivery to Betty. We'll come back and we'll build the well and we'll call it a day. The well can also be upgraded. You'll get more crop plots and you'll have to upgrade the well to unlock to be able to use the other crop plots. Let's go back to the plaza. Let's walk up here. Hand this into Betty. Deliver. Let's see what we get next anyways. I could do that one too, okay. Well, might as well do that. Now we're... Oh, and actually she's offering me a gift. More coins. Nice. So like these... As you do deliveries to NPCs, you fill up a reputation with them. I'll show you what they offer. But each NPC, well, most of the NPCs have gifts that they give out. So you can see we got to friendship 10 with Betty and she gave me 120 coins. Next time she'll give me 960 coins. Then she'll start giving me keys. And then after that, she'll give you, every 100, she'll give you a treasure key. Each NPC, well, not every, there's a few that don't, but a lot of the NPCs have gifts that they give out. And you can also give them flowers, once again, once you get to the second island, that will give you friendship points with them. Okay, so go back to our house and we will build the well. Plant it down. Well, actually, let's harvest these potatoes that it gave me. Once again, not sure why it still gives you potatoes. You can't actually... I wonder if we'll actually even ever get the last 2 potatoes to make this pumpkin soup. You could always sell the potatoes here to Betty. If you go down here. I'm not sure if it's worth selling these or not, but you can sell them, you can hold on to them. Oh, I guess we get these unlocked before the well is even done building, so yeah, don't waste your gems on speeding that up. Just take the just get the extra spots. Okay, I think that's where we'll call it for now. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below, or find me streaming on Twitch. The link's somewhere. And yeah, I'll link the SFL World website. And yeah, have a good day, guys.